Hello, I'm Steve Horton with NuVo Technologies. I'm here at the CEDIA show 2011, and I'm thinking to myself, of the 14 CEDIA shows that I've been to so far with NuVo, this is by far the most exciting for me, and it has everything to do with the new product line that we are introducing here at this show. This show is featuring what we're calling the player portfolio. The portfolio is before you, and what it really offers is the best Wi-Fi can bring to the customer in the realm of Wi-Fi, audio streaming, distributed audio. The system is built on 802.11n Wi-Fi capability. It connects to our gateway, which is really the best dual band Wi-Fi available today of that technology, and through that we're able to stream extremely high audio quality. So really what we've come forward with is a product that is all about the CEDIA market. It's all about bringing a higher quality product to the customer and bringing them the best performance that could possibly be built into a wireless based type system. Let me talk a little bit more about what that is. First of all, this is a P100 player. The player itself is either an Ethernet based or a Wi-Fi based device. This gets connected to the network through our gateway, and it is 40 watts output, but it also features an audio input locally. It also has an audio output, probably most commonly used for something like a powered sub, or it could be additional amplification. It could even be headphones if you choose. It also has a USB port. The USB port is a very important input because it allows me to take any content that's on a USB-based drive, plug it in, and all that music content that's on that drive becomes available through my system as part of the available library for the user. So that is a 40-watt device that simply goes onto the network, connects with our gateway, and it's able to stream audio. Its neighbor here is the bigger P200. This is a 120-watt output device. Its capabilities are the same as the P100 in terms of the USB input, the audio outputs, the local source input and output built into the back of it. But it also builds in two other important components into its capability. One is this, which is very familiar to anybody who's done high-end home theater. The Odyssey Calibration, or Odyssey Multi-Q as they call it, is the world's best room equalization algorithm, and that is built into the capability of the 200. So the Odyssey mic plugs into the mic input on the 200. It allows you to take measurement of the room in different locations, and then what it does is it compensates for a very common problem with a system like this. And that is, you walk into an existing room, you have a pair of very nice speakers, but those speakers are ill-placed. There's no acoustic treatment to speak of. In fact, in a lot of cases, the speakers really aren't placed with an adequate listening zone or listening area in mind in that room. So what you end up with is something that just doesn't sound as good as it should. So what the Multi-Q does is it corrects that. It sets the room EQ so that that speaker placement suddenly provides more audio to that room than a person could think imaginable. When you listen to the with and without demonstration, it is absolutely astounding what it brings to the table. And all of a sudden you realize how much of the audio material I'm actually missing because of reflections, standing waves, all of those issues that occur with poorly placed speakers. But additionally, the P200 also has this Bluetooth capability. So that Bluetooth button allows you to pair with any Bluetooth-enabled device. Now keep in mind that this system is absolutely based for a step-up, higher performance CEDIA market. So not only is it Bluetooth, but it also enables something known as aptX, aptX, which is the newest form of Bluetooth streaming, and in terms of audio, it is mastering grade high definition audio through that Bluetooth. So as more and more aptX enabled devices come on the market and pair with our aptX enabled P200, now you're going to have high quality performance audio from any device, from any streaming service, literally, because of all the hundreds of services that could be downloaded to a portable device with an app designed for streaming. Now they're all available through that Bluetooth connection through the P200 in the system. Now we've gone a step farther. Again, This is the CEDIA market. How many homes out there are already wired to speakers within that home? And within that, for CEDIA, the ability to have a component that can be rack mountable, hardwired to existing speakers, but offer all the capability of the wireless players, well, all of that is boiled into the P3100. Basically, the P3100 is 3 of the P100 players built into this single rack mount component. So in the back, you see traditional speaker outputs. Those would hardwire to speakers within the zone. This is not actually a Wi-Fi device. It connects to the network via an Ethernet connection. So once it's connected to the network, notice that I've got a 2-port switch here, which allows me to simply daisy chain multiple 3100s for more zones. So for that system where maybe I've got some hardwired speakers, and as well, I've got zones that I'm not wired to, but I want to be able to offer wireless player. All of these are interchangeable and can be combined into one seamless system. And so for the user, it's one interface. This is the Android-based version, although it is Apple and Android. And the value of this is not only do I get network radio, but I also have Rhapsody, TuneIn. This is Pandora we're looking at now. So whatever I choose from that streaming service is what I'm listening to in my zone. And all of this control for the P3100 and the players is wireless from any Android, Apple, or NuVo-based controller. And there it is, the player portfolio.